Hello everyone, welcome to my class. In my previous video, I have discussed about meaning and definition of finance and financial management. So in this video, I am going to discuss with you about functions of financial management. At the end of the session, the students are able to know the various functions of financial management. Now, broadly, the functions of financial management are broadly classified into two categories: managerial functions, or these are also called as executive functions, and incidental functions, or these are also called as routine functions. So, first let us discuss managerial or executive functions. So, there are some functions of financial management which requires administrative skills to perform them. So those functions are called as managerial or executive functions, and generally these functions are performed by finance manager. The first function of financial management is funds requirement decisions. No doubt, every business requires generally two types of funds: short term funds, which is also called as working capital requirement, and long term funds, which is called as capital budgeting decisions. So, short term fund is required for investment in current assets and for the day-to-day expenditures of the business, and long-term capital is required to purchase fixed assets and to maintain the fixed assets in working conditions. So these two types of funds together comes under funds requirement decision, and this is very important functions because the smooth running of the business is purely depend upon funds requirement decisions, and this decision is also called as financial forecasting. Now second one is financing decision. So financing decision is very important decision because here the finance manager has to decide the proportion of equity capital and debt capital. Whatever fund is required, that is ascertained in or decided in funds requirement decision. In financing decision, the finance manager has to take the decision regarding whatever fund is required, that fund should be collected from which sources, and how much should be collected from equity sources and how much should be collected from debt sources. So here the proper balance or combination or proportion should be decided. Now investment decision. Now investment decision is very important decision because here whatever financial sources are collected, that are invested in business. Some amount is invested in fixed assets, that is fixed investment, and some amount is invested in current assets. So here finance manager has to ensure the optimum utilization of financial sources by making proper investment of available funds. The fourth one is dividend decision. Now here dividend decision is nothing but here the finance manager has to take decision regarding the quantum of dividend should be distributed among the shareholders, or we can say dividend decision is nothing but here a decision is taken regarding how much part of profit should be distributed among the shareholders as a return for their investment, and this is very important decision. Financial planning. So what is financial planning? Financial planning is nothing but planning regarding financial sources of the business is called as financial planning. At the beginning of the period, every business concerns prepare a financial plan. So this financial plan indicates in coming days or in near future how much capital is required, what are the probable different sources of capital, and what is the probable cost of these. and what are the sources of financial income or income. So a finance manager has to design a proper financial plan. The next function is appraisal of a financial performance. Now, appraisal of a financial performance is a very important task of a financial manager, because it is the duty of financial manager to check the financial performance of the funds invested in the business enterprise. So for this purpose, he used different tools and techniques. Next one is borrowing policy decision. Now here it is a very important decision, because financial manager has to design a borrowing policy. So what is borrowing policy? So borrowing policy is nothing but, here the firm has to decide what policy it has to follow whenever it is borrowing the funds. Next, advice to top management. So here financial manager has to give his valuable and expertise advice to the top management regarding financial aspects whenever top management requires. The next functions are incidental or routine functions. So these incidental or routine functions doesn't require any administrative skills, and these are performed by assistant at lower level, say for example clerks, assistant managers. Now the first function, incidental or routine function, is supervision of cash receipts and payments. As you know, in business there are number of daily transactions are taking place regarding the receipts of cash and payments of cash. Here the assistants at lower level, they have to ensure that the proper disbursement of payment is taking place. Supply of funds. Now it is very important to ensure the supply of funds to all parts of the organization, because when the fund is provided, it helps in smooth operations of the business activities. Otherwise, with the shortage of the fund at the right time, if the funds are not available to the all parts of the organization, they may disturb the smooth working of the organization. Keeping cash balance. Now in business there are some daily payments are there, some weekly payments, monthly payments are there, simply working capital requirements. So for that purpose, some amount of cash should be kept in the business for those all expenditures. Next, cash planning and credit management. So cash planning and credit management are very important routine functions, because assistant at lower level have to prepare a cash plan, and they have to prepare a credit management policy. So what is credit management policy? So credit management policy is nothing but whatever goods are purchased on credit and goods are sold on credit, what is the due date for their collection and what is the due date for payment of those all credit purchases. Because if the financial obligations are not performed or executed within time, they will adversely affect the goodwill of the business. So that is why cash planning as well as credit management are very important functions. Next one is proper and safe keeping of important documents. So in business there are a number of contracts are there with the creditors, and there are number of important documents are there, securities are there, insurance policies are there. These all documents should be safeguarded. Next one is record keeping and reporting. Now whatever transactions are taking place, those should be a proper record should be kept of all those transactions, and these should be reported within time to the top management of the organization. The last function is provide information to top management. So whatever financial information is there, whatever transactions have taken place, those all information should be provided at regular intervals to the top management.